Right, JD, I got one last question for you. Hypothetically, let's say you lose against Southampton.
Oh, no, you don't have to ask me that. Arteta would have been gone this morning.
He knows where I'm going. But hear me out, JD.
Welcome to the Hooligans Football Show.
Yep, game week 14 prediction, rapid fire.
Inner thinking, just vibes.
This is a tight week.
Yeah.
You want to do rapid fire first? You want to talk a little your
Definitely get into Europe a little bit. Interesting draws today.
Yeah, Manu gets stiffed.
Real saucy.
I tell you right now,
Arsenal get stiff. But
Manu out. I call it right now. Manu out in the quarter.
I would say that. I would say that
Against Real Sociedad?
for sure.
No, I would say
bet wings?
I would say that if the game was playing right now.
Shake my hand, sir. He won't bet the wings. I tell you, Real Sociedad ain't nothing, yo. You want to bet the wings or you?
If it was a good no, it can't be bad. If it was a play next week, probably.
Top of La Liga, buddy.
But next year February then maybe.
But all the top teams ain't playing Europa.
A lot of top teams playing Europa.
Yeah, boy. I was gonna say Inter, but Inter's not.
Inter in it. AFC in.
I didn't look at
Leicester, Tottenham.
Oh shoot, but I ain't watching that game. Someone ain't gonna tell me the result because I watching that game. I ain't watching that game.
I watching that.
They tell me the result though.
Yeah, we can keep you posted.
You don't even want Thursday's main scrimmage. They can't watch that
The
again.
man that play for Source, I got the most goals.
So, what about Arsenal? Benfica. How confident are you?
Very, very tough game, but I find that in Europa is a whole different vibe. And honestly, we always used to do fairly alright against them lower teams in like Champions League.
Do you think you could win it?
That was a tough one.
That's a tough question. I think we'll go. I will go sign some players in January for sure to say that I could outright win it.
But where would you fix? Right back?
Right back for sure. The same cam position and probably another winger or a striker. Yeah, put a little pressure on Laka. I think Laka ain't got no pressure because Nketiah is not as Nketiah still learning his trade. I should say.
So you know that Nketiah is your leading goal scorer this year, right?
Yeah, because Nketiah got goals in the Europa.
So what's going
League.
on with Aubameyang? What do you think it is?
As I always tell people, Aubameyang is a goal scorer. They got a partner of mine, he's just kill me. He's just tell me, Aubameyang, he just believe Aubameyang is no good. And Aubameyang is a goal scorer. But Aubameyang is not all wrong footballer.
Malin. This man ain't performed for the season.
My first
goal. That's what he's saying. He's not an all-round footballer. His work rate is horrible. He's not known for putting through the pass. He's not a bigger man on assists. He can score.
That's what he need to create.
No, honestly, work also look so good in man.
But since we played a few games, and you see he had a one-on-one since that whole to say like he ain't put away like any little shot he get is like from barely getting a half.
So you don't think the man creating enough for you?
That's clearly because he's not a man can make a goal out of nothing.
So you will blame Madison?
I will tell Madison, but why Madison gonna come Arsenal? What you gonna leave last and you in top 3? And you gonna come 13 and 15?
Imagine those.
You can't make the Saints.
You won't leave Leicester for
That can make sense. Europa League.
You won't leave Leicester for Arsenal.
How the
mighty have
fallen. You would
fallen.
never thought that, but Leicester win the Premier League.
They no hope in door.
It's true. You know hope in door at all. That can make sense.
But recruitment for sure. Arteta said he's gonna get rid of a lot of the bad apples in January. We gonna see what's gonna happen.
Arteta is all talk.
That's what he's saying. I want if he just talking it or not. But I argue with the draw. I ain't thinking because sometimes the lower teams was jump me in Europa. So I mind a game that I gotta concentrate in. And right now Benfica lost a lot of them good players too. You see a guy Diaz from Man City. I don't think they find a really replacement for he as yet. So I feel like it gets in with the game, man.
You see Atletico lost to Real Madrid this past weekend.
So Real Madrid fans talking already, man. It's so
Atletico really let me know that game. Bro.
Yeah, man.
Really let me know that game.
I see Real Madrid is being,
Casemiro was good.
I hear Real Madrid is being saying though.
Casemiro was good. Carvajal was good. Honestly, Ramos is.
What you think? What you all think about the Marcelo incidents? Cause I find that everybody telling me that they still feel Marcelo should be playing ahead of Mendy. I think Marcelo Diaz over though.
Me too.
Not necessarily
Then they-
over. It's just
Maybe better than Marcelo
Then they
though.
gonna give you a shift.
He
Marcelo
serve
can't
every time.
defend,
Even
though.
if you could give Marcelo play as a winger on the left side, but man,
Yeah,
easy
because
future.
that's like after a certain point, that's what he game was supposed
To
to
me,
be. Though.
Real Madrid fans may not like this, but I think the Toni Kroos and Modric is running out.
Yeah, though.
But
Yeah,
to be
I
honest,
wanna know.
what was he now gonna do? He gonna
The
rotate.
engine getting old, and they think that need fixing.
It's just so not.
He gonna rotate the man though. He can't.
He can't play CMN all the time.
Can't play CMN all the time though.
Almost.
But then who?
And with Tedesco, honestly.
Looking at Serie A now, all the top teams, top 8 except for
Yeah.
Milan, won, which was just boring.
No, AC draw.
Right, AC drew,
Barely
but
draw
everybody, all the other
But
top 8
everybody's
won.
win, yeah.
That's just,
I think this is gonna be testy, you know,
That's
for
just
the
boring.
rest of the teams, man.
yeah.
That's back to regular programming. That's all it is.
I know, right? Yeah,
That's the opposite to Premier League is.
Yeah.
all right, come. You want to pick round?
Oh God, wait, let me get one.
We're gonna pick EPL round.
Round
Hold on,
14.
let me see it.
PSG
know.
playing Barca, by the way. What do you think of that?
Oh yeah, Champions League.
Right, you want to do Champions League draw? 'Cause I
PSG
didn't
Barca. I
even.
think that's gonna be a very good game. Neymar should be back.
Naismith.
Neymar got injury.
But what-
Yeah, he can get back for the round 16 game. I think it's his second game.
I hope that he play B.
Me too. I want to
One
play
game, man.
Torment
Give me my man like PK and that man tomorrow, man. Sir,
Neymar rip them apart.
sugar.
Mbappe should rip.
Right.
I
What
wanna
I
see-
think about Neymar,
Mbappe ain't really-
He's causing injuries on himself. I see
A little
Man,
bit.
I see what's
He
talking
A
dive-
about.
little bit.
Come, let's go through the games one by one. You got Borussia Mönchengladbach against
I
City.
think City should go through.
City
Yeah.
ain't true.
I think
That could be an upset though.
Yeah, it
Could be.
The way that City playing is not like a fluent, blowing away quality team. City blowing
Yeah.
away low opposition. So like,
yeah. You got Lazio and Bayern, which Bayern are going to crush
Yeah,
them.
Bayern hammer them.
And then you
That's
got
a
a
good
big
matchup.
one,
This is a game
That's
here.
it.
Atletico and
Versus
Chelsea.
This is a good game
I
here.
like this one.
Yeah.
Not
This is
tough.
where I think Atletico are gonna do some damage.
Yeah, last time Atletico come England, they knock
All
out
right.
Liverpool.
I ain't back. I play cool for that one.
Yeah, me too. We gotta go with Atletico.
Chelsea ain't go through.
Giroud.
RB Leipzig and Liverpool.
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 Liverpool ain't go through.
Porto and Juve.
Juventus.
Juve.
Juventus got a good draw, boy.
Barca, PSG.
PSG.
PSG for me. I think Messi.
Sev-
Messi gotta be so cruel. Messi gotta know this could be his last game for Barca in Champions League.
Sevilla and Dortmund. Well, let me touch on Dortmund quickly. You
Darwin
sacked
too up
the,
and down for me though. Like,
you
I
sacked the
really know.
manager.
Yeah.
No, what he do?
You
to
win the
deserve that?
group.
But they
You
got
sacked-
5-1.
Yeah,
Oh,
stuck
yeah,
out.
son. It was an embarrassing loss, but my God, man.
I want to sack the man either. Not so
Yeah.
far.
I mean, that
Like,
was
yeah.
very
Arteta
harsh.
still got a job, though.
That man gonna be saying
Listen.
something. Oh, Tata's still in the job and they get sacked for Dortmund. They
Listen,
turn it off.
if Chris Wilder is still in a job,
Are they-
how is
like,
anybody?
I can't. That's hard luck on that man's part, but I think Dortmund looking to keep up with Bayern Munich, so they're trying to get the best they can get out of the talent they got right
they're
now.
3 points
That's a
off.
waste of
How,
time.
I mean, they're
But
not
it's who you
far
gonna
off.
bring in now. Who, if you was a Dortmund fan, who you would like to see right now
As coach.
as coach? Because you got youngsters mixed with
Poch.
little experience.
I was gonna say, former UV.
Allegri.
Allegri.
I didn't want your Arsenal, but Arsenal's
Yeah, Dortmund is 6 points off. They've lost 3 or 5, so.
but that ain't bad. They only 11 games
They
going.
lost 3 or 5.
But that's not bad. I mean,
They lost 3 or 5.
Arsenal have lost 4 at home straight.
Straight in a row.
And
Since
7.
Since
They've
1950.
lost 7 of 12.
Yeah, man.
Arsenal lost 7
7 games, very man. I want you met my bet. You yeah, we bet already. They ain't gonna beat you at Emirates.
Yeah, we done the wings. I think I can eat them wings.
Nah.
And I can say, Shad, you want some?
All right. So who you got for Sevilla or Dortmund?
Honestly, I ain't see you know this is the first time in like 3 years that Sevilla made it out the group of Champions League.
Oh, you may as well play Europa.
Yeah,
Milik does not
always.
play Europa.
They-
So
they
like
all-
I think they could jump. If Dortmund don't be careful, they could jump Dortmund.
All right. Atalanta, Real Madrid.
Real Madrid all day. And
Wait,
this
I'm
whole,
gonna choose for Dortmund and Sevilla. You choose who?
I choose.
Dortmund.
I feel Sevilla could upset Dortmund.
You choose Mullen.
I didn't even know who he chose there.
That way tell you no.
Darwin so hot and cold.
Yeah.
That way tell you no.
But Sevilla's
I
play
don't
good as
tell
a
you.
team. You know, Sevilla really
Yeah,
got a lot of
Sevilla's a
individual
unit.
talent, but Sevilla's play together. So I don't know.
And they good defensively.
All right, I can go Dortmund.
I like saying
I like Dortmund. I would like Dortmund to go through, but as you said, changing managers and
I'll
things
go
too.
Dartmouth, man. I like saying that.
Alan don't get going, boy. Congrats to him for that.
Yeah, congrats.
That's a good move, man. Glad free that you get that award. You deserve it, honestly. You might just score goals, boy.
Yeah.
True. All right, let's move over to the league, the only league that matters, EPL.
EPL.
This will be game week 13, right?
14.
No, 14. This will be 14.
14.
Yeah.
Which starts off, obviously, this Saturday, Palace at home to Liverpool.
Liverpool and lost to Tottenham the previous week, and Liverpool and killed these. 3-1.
That's exactly why I got.
Oh, yeah.
3-1,
She on who?
Liverpool.
This playing at Crystal Palace.
Who?
Crystal Palace
Let's
put
do
a
a
fight
Liverpool,
here.
Collie. Wait till you had this morning for
Crystal Palace put a
breakfast.
fight at home, though. But
Live on
one
next.
thing. I going 2-1 Liverpool. It ain't gonna be easy. I think it'll be 1-0.
Lose 3-1.
I think it'll be 1-0 and Liverpool can just nick a goal.
2-1, boy.
Yeah. Palace at home is good, though. Palace is playing good. I want to hear you know this game. I want to hear you. I want to hear you got Southampton to beat Man City. I want to hear Shea Adams and them. I just want to hear what you got to see it.
Listen, I wouldn't be surprised.
Hear you.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Man City gonna kill them.
You think so?
I feel so. I don't know here. You know what I mean? Last time I saw them, I had Man City gonna kill them. You may have me in slow motion, yeah.
I don't even know what to say on this one. This is the one where...
It's got me.
And who
I
Man
feel
City
like-
playing? Who Man City playing before this? West Brom. Man City got cert, boy. You West City and bring that momentum into this, boy. They dead. They dead. Man City got West Brom, but they coming to play so far.
Man City got Jesus and Sterling, brother.
Yeah.
And them two Sterling will score against. You know, Sterling don't score against Man. Actually, when they talk about that stats, Sterling got 31 games against Man U and not a goal. 31 shots against Man U and not a goal. Wan-Bissaka got you on that in his pocket. Man can't get Wan-Bissaka. That's poor.
Still got the shot off. Still got the shot off.
37 shots and not a goal.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that Wan-Bissaka had him.
Southampton can score against them. Should score against the farm Southampton.
I might say 2-1 City.
3-1 City for me, man. Extra quality.
You know what?
Mahrez.
Man City is not that good. We drew with them.
But they're coming off of, they're gonna pound West Brom. So they coming
so-
off of that
That's
pound.
Southampton pounding you.
Right, but I ain't there hear yourself pounding me. Nah, I ain't bottom of them. I ain't bottom of these bottom teams. They ain't pounding nobody that playing football
You
right
know
now.
what? I got 1-1. I got 1-1.
Southampton to draw with Man City.
They got 2-1.
I feel
2-1 City.
Southampton
2-1
Southampton.
Southampton.
To me, Southampton battling a little too slow. And if Sterling could get in behind there, that it could be a. It
I
could
know I
be
can
a point.
regret that, but it's just do it for the fun of it.
Come on, Collie.
Man City, Southampton, rapid fire. Hot, steamy, hot.
2-1.
You had to
2-1 who?
Man City.
He got a draw.
You got a job.
1-0.
2-1 Man City for me.
Yeah, Man City gonna
You got
nick it, man.
2-1 Southampton.
Yeah, this lottery. Yeah, this lotto ticket gambling he did. Man. Yeah, this gambling thing. This gambling thing. My man.
Ain't gonna be his big
Fair
dog.
enough.
I tell you what, it's easier. We should actually put like a little cash involved.
Cash
in that.
involved by the end of the season.
Yeah.
I ain't got a problem with that.
Yeah.
I ain't got a problem. But we have to keep
Like a little thing.
We gotta continue to keep the scores because this year is only keep the scores for the round. If we don't realize.
Yeah.
So that's why we gonna start over fresh. Ain't gonna got we whole tally. Ain't gonna got like the number of points.
No,
So
it has it. It has the whole thing.
I seen the
If you
whole
go to
thing.
the leaderboard, you'll see the whole thing.
The number, the amount.
Yeah, so the leaderboard.
Probably in last.
I gotta be in last.
No, I'm second. Collie is top.
last.
I know I was on top.
Oh,
Collie
this
is top.
overall.
Overall, yeah.
Oh.
I on top.
Collie is on top with 50 points. I got 47.5. Molly got
Vamos.
46.5, and you last at 45.5.
Vamos! Nobody ain't going away yet.
Very tight.
All right,
very
not
tight,
easy. Or
very
go to
tight.
put down on the team, want to point down. A little $25, $50. Yeah? You want to take us all? Second place. I got a problem with that. You still get a beer from me after this.
All right.
Again with
Hot,
Everton.
steamy.
Oh.
You, I joining the
Everton,
Blast,
Arsenal.
boy. What you
Everton.
joining the Blast, boy? You?
Everton
You
at
get
home
rates.
to Arsenal. Hold on.
Depends on who the game
One
goes
by
against.
one. Malin.
Jesus. This is a hard one, though. I gave it. My
I
gambling.
got Everton.
Yeah.
I
for
thought you
sure.
gambling. Every gambling you gonna go Arsenal.
Why you make a draw for Arsenal? You know you gotta work maybe. Oh, I bought one of the toys. No. Game week 13,
Believe
they
the
got
man
a draw.
gambling, though.
This one out. I got 3-1. DCL.
3-1. Everton.
Yeah.
Whoa. I can't see that though. I ain't getting hammer like that.
Turney.
I ain't getting hammer like that.
Motherfucker,
I defend it well, man.
By the way, shot me turning.
I defend it well.
Bellerin. I rolled it.
It can't be. It can't be all that.
I cried. Honestly, right?
What you got, Sean?
Y'all got Arsenal.
Of course.
Arsenal
Of
so-
course.
Of
It's back my
course.
side.
Of course.
Arsenal is so unpredictable, B.
2-1 Arsenal. A game with 9 scores.
Do I feel like this is the game?
Once.
The Arsenal get it back.
To break that spell.
No, like, right. I just picked that because I tell you, man, I got hop off of Arsenal, but I get $40 back again. You know. But Arsenal is jumped these 13s and Everton.
Bad
inconsistent.
Reds.
Everton is not
I joined it.
consistent.
I joined the Bloods. Everton was out of form for a
Everton
lot.
is not
That
consistent.
Chelsea man was a
here.
good win for them for sure.
Everton's shirt would trip me and make me feel like it's Crips, you know, but it's ran through blood.
It's really Bloods.
You know what I mean? So,
Sean, score.
Go 2-1 Arsenal. Or you can't keep it.
what you pick, Malin?
Against them.
3-1, Everton, right?
Yeah. DCL.
That was a hammering.
Once.
Calvert Lewandowski.
I gave
I
ones.
got ones
You gave
too.
ones too?
Ones.
I gave ones, man. Eesh.
But
When they want gamble, man. When they not real gamblers.
ones.
Newcastle and
Black and whites.
Fulham.
Black and whites.
Newcastle at home to
I
Fulham.
can't back Ham here, boy.
I had Ham to beat the other team just now, but when Newcastle home, no, it got good yet.
One love Newcastle.
Yeah, a low scoring one.
No, I actually feel like Fulham gonna win this. 2-1. Some
That's
weird
the thing,
reason.
right? Is like if Fulham wins,
They hit these
then
predictions.
the predictions is funny. That they probably get to watch
2-1
the game.
Fulham.
Right?
But Fulham ain't got the legs off of the bench to play after. So if any boy get hurt, them at disadvantage.
And who Newcastle playing Wednesday?
Probably some boy hurt.
Then somebody run them out. Oh man, they doomed too. It's a hard one for you.
What you
I got to one Castle.
He's a Newcastle man.
Watch the next game.
He's a Newcastle man.
What the next game?
If
What
you
the next game,
don't
man?
see 2-1 Newcastle man.
Watch the next game, John.
Bloods versus the Bloods. Jesus.
Bright,
Honestly,
right.
I give you real winner, though.
Brighton
I
at
give you real
home
winner. I feed this
to
Sheffield first, a
Sheffield.
point.
Brighton to Sheffield.
I feed this Sheffield.
agree.
A draw
I agree.
is a point though. They got a point before.
They got a point already. Wait, how much points?
I think they got one.
They got 1 point.
They
Draw
got
1 point.
Oh.
1 point. 1 point.
How the hell they get?
Nah,
boy.
life.
I break him playing Mayu
First off,
the
who
week
they draw?
before.
2-1.
2-1 Brighton. Boy, you better check me.
They drew with, they drew, listen,
I lock it
they
though.
drew with Fulham.
Who?
Sheffield. That was their
That was
point.
their only draw. That was earlier too, when Fulham was in the relegation. When Fulham was like, struggling.
1-1.
It got a draw, you know.
1-1.
See this next game?
But Shy gamble at least one.
Hold on. What you
This is
got? What you got for
I
this?
got 2-1.
This is
one
one of
Brighton?
gambling.
I got all up
This is one of
Brighton.
gambling.
One of
for all the
Brighton?
taxi gamblers. This is one of
I
gambling.
got
here,
all
like.
up
What you got for
He
Brighton?
ain't go one up Sheffield.
One love Sheffield, man. This is the one I got my dice,
Nah,
man.
everyone got
One love Sheffield. This is the point for one that got changed in my season. Man, tell me you pick a quick upset. One love Sheffield. You got to gamble one. This could be my Azak for the weekend. You never know.
Oh, can't wait, buddy.
This is a
Can't
good one,
wait.
boy. This is a good one. Tottenham, man.
You ready? No, after that.
Oh, Lord. So you got to watch this one somewhere. Leeds and United.
Hold on.
All
Right.
four we can watch
Hold
that
on.
one.
Yeah, we
Let me
got to
get
watch
there.
that.
Tottenham at home to
Leicester.
Leicester. You know what? Why do I feel like
Leicester gonna beat them because they still play Leicester breaking down lower blocks be. And Leicester playing the same on the lower block too with the counter attack and think Leicester counter attack break like it better than Tottenham win.
I honestly tired of picking draws though.
Leicester not already draw though. That's what we realize. Leicester's win or loss.
yeah, they don't draw.
Colas is a top.
Attack.
One love.
That was Mayu and Man City
going with
should have
Tottenham?
done
One of
the
Tottenham.
weekend.
They're gonna be.
If
That's a
Liverpool
low
beat-
block.
if Liverpool-
Two
if
teams that
Liverpool
play
beat
similar.
Spurs, What's gonna happen? Tottenham may be down for that game.
Tottenham down, and
and
then
Leicester
Mourinho
may
get
take
arm-
advantage off of that.
Or Mourinho with this pocket.
My great bus and you playing everything.
2-1 Leicester.
That's a good ballsy move.
Yeah.
That's a cojones.
Honest.
Cojones.
Who you got, Collie?
1-0 Spurs.
Oh, you got, Chad?
I can't call it.
Man, picking off your predictions though.
Honestly, right? It's funny.
I got
Cause
see.
Marino is finding a way. Marino funny, man. Marino man finding a way to beat these. Be Marino frustrate these and find a way to beat these. And never know last time not even score. 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw.
Yeah.
Good. That's a good.
Take the scores.
Southern Hurricane, Vardy and Madison.
Yeah. Listen.
I picked
I
quite
win
a
some good money
upset.
on that. Go on.
I picked quite a upset. 3-2.
Leicester?
Obvious.
Well, you're a gambler, boy.
I picked 2-1 Leicester. Who you got?
You belong to the lottery, boy.
Spurs. Yeah, that's good.
Mega 6 and 10, boy. You belong there.
Here it is.
That's it.
Man U
Wait,
at
any bet for this
home.
year? You want to go at least bet.
Man U at home to
I have
Leeds.
to bet at least a 4 for 10 something.
I
A
agree.
brown mate
I
something.
agree. I agree.
I gotta say one thing. The last time we played Man U at home, beating them 1-0.
FA Cup.
Bamford.
Nah, this is
You know,
like maybe 2 or 3 years ago.
When last
Jermaine
was it?
Beckford, buddy. Jermaine Beckford. You want to see it? I'm actually gonna play it. Let's look at this goal because I went freaking
Man,
ballistic.
you don't got no call. You don't got no
Let me tell you,
call.
we were a League One team. We weren't a championship team. We were in League One, below championship.
That's how one of mine, though.
Leeds, Manchester United, One Love, Jermaine Beckford. Oh, come on. There it is. There it is. Watch this ball.
20.
Wait for it.
Look, Anderson.
2010.
Monkey man book there already.
2010.
Paul scores kicking a long ball, too.
Nice goal out of West
Hold
Brom.
on.
Out of
Wait.
West Brom.
Wait.
Out of West Brom.
Wait for this goal.
You sure that's Vidic? You might say West Brom? You sure West Brom?
Watch.
I love the West Brom though. I
Sure
know.
out.
Bang. Jeez. Terrible touch.
What? Pavana
Nah, that's Vidic, bro. Number 6.
That Vidic, me.
Yeah.
Jermaine Beckford when we were in League One. So, by the way, this is a very heated
game
rivalry,
down
by the
1-0.
way. People might not know this, but Leeds and Man U is one of the biggest rivalries of all time.
Oh, wow.
So,
Y'all close?
yeah, pretty close. You mean in terms of,
distance, yeah.
distance? Yeah. Close.
Okay.
Man, you playing at home, too. They got Man U, though, 3-1.
To love, mate.
I got mine because you say you sent a boss. So.
Yo, you want to know where got you to love? Leeds and got the ball. We get
Man, you
back
playing
in
during the
and we
week,
get content.
Sheffield? Man, you got more, man.
2-1 Leeds.
About your side, I agree. About your team. I just not back in it today.
You got that bit?
I locked that pick. I definitely bet it on this one.
Oh, God. Oh, oh Lord.
West Brom or Arsenal Villa?
So, wait, where you got shot first off?
I didn't know
I haven't
Leeds
picked that
play.
yet. Leeds
No,
is a funny
Leeds.
team, you know.
We have no right winning the game, but
Bamford.
this is one of those games where,
When you take
especially if there's fans, it's going to be big.
Bamford, man.
Wait, can you get away fans in the ground yet? No, just home fans, right?
I'm going with a draw, man. Nah, boy. This ain't a draw. It's a win or a loss. But who gonna win? I gotta give him my youth. Just for that extra quality, man.
Oh, flick a coin. I didn't know what
The
to pick.
defenders and center backs. Man City probably gonna trash that field. So then I got real momentum going in the game. Pogba playing good. They're going 3-1 Man United, man. I think this could be horror times for Leeds.
I'm
They're gonna
going
be real with
against
you.
you.
Excuse me?
If people tell you picking an upset, James, just know you pick it. Or they ain't tell you so.
They were hard to you saw man. You in 4 games in a row, B. After that, before that draw, man, you want best away records.
Yeah, we played Newcastle before this, which I think we could get a good result from, and then we'll be riding high.
Then you right on Gallow line.
Yeah,
boy.
All you got now?
Who you mean?
Collie, what you pick? 3-1?
This is
Sometimes you can't even remember. We're watching the games and you can't remember.
Yeah, to love to Manchester United.
I got a feeling that Calvin Phillips going to keep Bruno in his pocket.
The problem for me too, right, is that player behind the striker that I think that I really miss. You see that he tried Rodrigo and it still didn't work.
It still doesn't work,
Yeah,
because
so
he's a
I
striker. Like, Rodrigo should be playing for Bamford. That's the truth.
But you
He's
could
only
try
playing
two-
Bamford because
you
he's
could try
scoring.
Two
up top.
Bamford and Rodrigo up top.
We got a real problem with midfield right now. Click is very slow right now. We don't have anybody.
Yeah, boy, man, missing cock.
Yeah, we missing the cock.
He's a big idiot.
I feel like that's gonna be a giant meme on this show. But I would love to have the cock back.
Oh my god, that's funny though. But actually, the guy Matters play cricket for South Africa near Quentin de Kock.
Yeah. I want me to this,
All
baby.
right, come West Brom at home to Villa.
Aston Villa
This
all
is
the
the-
way. Tyrone Miggs,
You know what?
Green Jack. Not doing what. No what.
Yo, it
That's
just
not what-
anything different here.
No
man.
what.
1-1.
That is a joke.
1-1.
You just like doing like Aston
I
Villa.
got to love Jack.
Fuck Villa.
Same. I got to left too.
Yeah, that's a good prediction. Can't score either. Martinez.
All right, then we move into Monday for the last two games, which is Burnley Wolves. Sorry, Burnley.
Sorry,
You're
Burnley.
done.
Sorry, Burnley.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Burnley,
I'm
boy.
with you. 2 love Wolves. And
Everybody can pick to love here.
I got a hammering though.
then we got,
True love?
Yeah.
oh, big rivalry. Chelsea,
Yeah,
West
boy.
Ham.
Derby.
Big one here, boy.
Could Chelsea break down last time?
2-1 Chelsea.
Yeah, so if Chelsea had beat them too, man. But
Nice.
Premier League
Twos.
ain't go, man. That's a draw.
Twos.
Yeah, that's a good call. That's a good
Twos.
call.
I got 4-1.
Antonio going to be
You
back.
never know if Frank Mir gonna shut up. So
You know Antonio's not playing, right?
there's about 3 games he ain't play.
I say 4-1, boy. 2.
Massive
Yeah,
Massive
that's not a
Giroud.
bad shout.
That's a hammering. It playing at
At Chelsea.
Chelsea.
At Chelsea, yeah.
Stamford Bridge. I do feel it's gonna be a high scoring game though. 2 love Chelsea, man. 2 love.
High scoring.
That's how can score.
2 love. I got 2-1.
That's not depending on set pieces. Chelsea good at defending set pieces. Zuma and them good in the air. 2 love Chelsea, man. Forget.
You done got mine. Oh, I ain't tell you mine.
I feel good with this prediction though. This week, I feel that they made last week they can get saying though. They gotta get back at that there, boy.
Tell me, what wanna call?
Yeah, you know it's after 9.
Yeah,
Call them, we don't. Yeah,
I know,
you
right?
show me, man.
It's time to rock and roll.
Yeah.
So, is that it? Predictions done? What you put in?
Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry.
Chelsea?
Twos.
All right.
Twos.
All right.
With West Ham?
I just feel like my Sam.
All you got left with beer and attack up.
I feel
Mark
so
one
though.
off.
Yeah, I feel that you're on the influence.
check the leaderboard.
Yeah.
Collies on top.
Collie is on.
Collies
Oh,
on top. Okay, good.
Okay.
All right, fellas.
God, he got get relegated.
We got some big gambling going on this
Yeah,
for these 2
definitely,
weeks,
definitely.
right?
Boy, this man really gambling, boy.
I can't wait to see you in Saints Red.
Yeah. They gonna look good.
Walker on the back.
Nah, buddy. I'm out of feeling.
Might have to get you a little scarf too.
Yo, he got beer shoe ops over playing here.
All right, fellas.
Yeah.
Done.
Yep.
Good. All right, welcome to the People's
All the
Show.
way. Touchdown.
This is the People's Show.
Yeah.
Are the fans.
If you want to call in, call in. Or we're just gonna sit here like lemons.
Should begin to call shortly. All the
This
way
is my
from
major.
all the way from Canada.
All the way from Canada.
Say you're bigging up. Alonzo Davis.
Alonzo D.
Yo.
You mean Alfonso?
Alfonso.
Oh my God, he man tricked me, boy.
Probably one of the best left backs in the world right now.
Yeah.
Also, we're gonna limit everybody to 5 minutes apiece, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're gonna have like, you know.
One bucklad. 5 minutes. Hello?
Oh shit! Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah. You in?
Major.
Hello?
Yeah, colleague.
Yeah, Major. You can hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Good. Easy.
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Well, I'm doing all right. I know where all of you.
Gas is delay.
Yeah, this man all in Canada. So what's going on, Major?
Everything good, man?
Well, I realize when your team winning, I just hear you, but I ain't hear you this weekend. I understand. You just give me a shout out. What going on with that Chelsea team that you're backing? When they look so convincing that team, they know ever to come a stick on her.
Well, I mean, this was a very interesting weekend. Everybody gets stick, except for Leicester.
Thank you.
Right, yeah. Well, everybody dropped points. Well, everybody except Leicester dropped points this weekend. But it seems like Zuma is doing better up top, scoring goals than I back.
Well, I mean, if you speak to any Chelsea fan, to be honest, before this season, Zuma is not a favorite of any of the Chelsea supporters. It's just that this season, Chelsea been off to a nice start, and his goal scoring, honestly, is what catching the eye.
Mm-hmm. It's true because it was always discussion that when Thiago was coming. It was always discussion that saying who gonna be his partner. It can be Christensen, it can be Rudiger, it can be Zuma. I always felt like Zuma was the man to play next to Thiago. What you talk? What you see next to Thiago?
TMI.
That's what you're thinking. What do you think, Major?
But to be honest, if you look at it, there really aren't much options because, I mean, you're looking at Tomori and Christensen, who both are unconvincing. To be honest, if you had asked me last season, I would have told you Rudiger. Yeah. But Rudiger quickly fell out of favor when the Premier League restarted. Rudiger came back from injury, and Lampard clearly doesn't seem to rate Rudiger. So right now, the only real option is Zuma. I mean, Zuma is fast and strong, but he's raw. You know, he's raw. That's the truth.
You don't think that Thiago gonna help? Thiago, his leadership and his experience and so on. You don't think that can help Zuma? That can help Zuma?
And definitely Zuma has been pretty good so far this season. But right now, I guess he's just getting a couple of little growing pains because, I mean, look, Mendy, if you look at it, Mendy as Thursday was Mendy goalkeeper. He come on and he quickly changed everything, the entire dynamics of Chelsea defense. But no, this is 2 games in a row now that 2 mistakes have led to 2 goals. Because the Leeds game, you could say that his was a mistake by him, and definitely the Calvert-Lewin foul was also another mistake by him. But if you ask me, I would say honestly, I don't know what you guys think, but it seemed like fans coming back into the stadiums definitely had an effect. So for me, watching the Chelsea game, I could have feel the energy from, even though it was only 2,000 fans, I could have feel the energy from the fans. Watching the Liverpool-Fulham game also, Fulham fans, they're giving real energy. So I don't know if that had an effect along with the fact that Chelsea, we would have been talking about how much depth Chelsea had, but Hakim Ziyech being out, Callum Hudson-Odoi injury and Pulisic injury, man, when I looked at Chelsea's bench, the honest truth, I was like, Lampard got no real options that he could call on here right now to change this game.
Yeah. Well, me and you was talk all the time, so you can pass it off to my other co-hosts. See if they got any questions that they gonna ask you.
Yeah, I got one. As a Chelsea fan,
Mr. Leeds.
Yeah,
Mr. Leeds.
I'm glad you say that. Well-deserved victory last time out, by the way. I would say that. As a Chelsea fan, honest thoughts on Havertz and where he should play and what the story is with Havertz right now.
That's a good question.
Yeah,
that's excellent. Let me tell you, for all of you guys on this show, I watch this show every week. Collie will tell you. I think the only person I know other than Collie though will be Mullin. We can talk about that another time. So for me, it's very interesting because when the German league was the first major league to restart after the whole pandemic. And honestly, that was the only football to watch, to be honest. So I watched Leverkusen, I watched, Leipzig and Dortmund and Bayern. I watched them, everybody would have been hyping up a couple of the players on those teams. Havertz obviously would have been one. Even when I watched those Leverkusen games, I can tell you honest. And it's only like sometimes when you
We ain't hear that last part, Major. We ain't hear that last part.
always scoring out.
Yeah.
I was saying that. Oh yeah, I know if you hear me a little better now, right? Saying that he is a player that I find he is.
Important part, it cut in.
Yeah, you can hear me now?
Yeah.
Right, I was saying that. Now I got Android, but I was saying that he's a goal scorer.
Right.
He's a goal scorer playmaker. That is his best attribute, to be honest. His goal scoring. He's not a typical playmaker. I mean, we know about Kevin De Bruyne and Bruno Fernandes, and me as a Chelsea fan, I would tell you, even though that this player right now at Man U, and he ain't saying nothing but one matter, honestly, his 2 years at Chelsea was unbelievable. Those are the guys that I think of. Those are the guys I think of as playmakers. Players are always demanding the ball, want the ball, and getting into space. Kai Havertz is not that. I can tell you the honest truth. I watched him for Leverkusen in the 9 games or so that the German league restarted, and he's not really that kind of player. His best attribute is his goal scoring. So how best do you get that from him and his team, man? Honestly, I think that Chelsea buying Kai Havertz was a luxury that they realistically didn't need, because where do you play him? Because he is probably best as a number 10, as a false 9. He's a goal scorer.
Yeah, instead of out wide.
And I still think that your best playmakers is either Christian Poole or Ziyech, to be honest.
Or Ziyech. Yep, there you go. And that's the 2 players that out. So that's why the team will devoid any real creativity against Everton, to be honest.
That's a fair point.
Good point.
True. We should have scored.
Yeah, because Ziyech, honestly, if you look at it, Ziyech was the first signing that Lampard made on his own. So, in my opinion, that kind of show you what he thought of Ziyech. Pulisic is a different maker. You saw him last season in the Premier League restart against Manchester City.
Yeah. And they still gonna play Kovacic over Jorginho any day too.
That Mullen says so every week. Any day.
I hate to see Jorginho on my midfield. No disrespect there.
I thought it was only me. No, he was a Chelsea fan.
Hey, got any questions, Shad?
It's basically about the defense. They had a guy. I don't know if you all seen it. The guy Sarr. He's a Chelsea player. You know, they had a guy you was looking at as centre back.
Yes. A guy that we signed as centre back on loan.
Right. So you think that he's the guy probably when he come back from loan to help Chelsea defense. I don't know if he can come out and play with Thiago, if Thiago can be there again, or he'll be partnering with Zuma, because I think he's supposed to be a promising defender. He looks strong. He's good in the air, so I still feel that that's a little hope for Chelsea battling coming into the next season when probably the men can gel, and that will give them probably a better title push. Because I feel you're going to get a title push this year, but I don't have you to win it, probably because of I still feel Frank Lampard don't know his best 11 as yet. And it could be hard when you bring a lot of players, and I think that's what the rest of the teams probably got over him compared to the title. But you never know. They know how Premier League goes. They probably gel a lot better in the second half. But that was just my thing. And when you think about the right back, James? Yeah, because he's honestly a player I like for sure.
Oh, yeah. Right back. I can't say anything else about Reece James. I mean, I rate Reece James. I was following him when he was out on loan with Wigan, and I had never seen. I mean, I know that we as fans like to watch young players coming through our youth academies, and we always think highly of all of our youth players. But I had never seen a player get as many rave reviews as Reece James. I mean, for his last game at Wigan, they gave him the captain's armband just as a thank you. I've never heard about that for a youth team player on loan. So that just, it just shows everything about him. He even got games in midfield and all. So Reece James, he is set. honestly, he is going to push Trent Alexander-Arnold and all those guys for a right back spot for England. That's the honest truth. Because his crossing ability is phenomenal.
I agree with that.
Phenomenal.
I would tell you that from experience, Reece James destroyed Leeds the year we were supposed to come up. And it was actually, I think we have 5 games left, and it was the one game that swung to Sheffield United. This is how they got promoted, was the fact that Leeds dropped points against Wigan, and Reece James destroyed Leeds. Yeah. So I've seen him for a while. He's phenomenal.
But on that topic too, on game pick before Trent too, I still think that he does liable to happen though if he do keep the work rate he got, because Trent got a pick after a while.
He's so dangerous. Set
defensive
pieces
attributes, still better than Trent too.
Physical city game.
You got Trent beat for sure.
I mean, when you look at Reece James, I mean, he built like a tank for a young man.
He's not slow as he takes. He's not a slug, so like he still gave you that pace game forward and game back.
So
you're gonna.
I understand, like even though I agree with your chat in terms of this perhaps is too soon for Chelsea, I honestly feel that they will fall short of a title push this season. I won't lie, as a Chelsea fan, I'm fairly excited to actually see the signings that they've made. They actually seem to me, I know if you guys agree, but to me, they actually seem as though, other than honestly Kai Havertz, these signings actually seem as though they had thought behind them. Like Ben Chilwell and Edward Mendy.
Sure. Yeah. And that's why he's honestly, I just tell James all the time, James don't like to put no respect from Frank name, but to me, Frank do a good job, and Frank recruiting younger players as well is be real good. Again, the younger players a chance. A lot of managers would have not given me some of the motor run he got when he first came.
Yeah, but he had him. He had him at Derby.
Yeah, but so still to come at Chelsea, it's chalk and cheese. It's a whole different ball game. So like to come and put that trust in the right off of the bat, you had to see pure talent, and then you got another youngster coming through. The guy Billy Gilmore or whatever. He's another promising player. So like Frank to me still got that the spotting good talent.
I think that.
To be honest.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you were saying.
Well, I was.
I was just going to say that. You go ahead.
Yes.
All right, I'm going. I would say that after watching Chelsea against Leeds, I immediately said that I think they're a real title challenger, and I think I said that this week too. Is that? Yeah, I may not like Frank. I don't think that he's tactically incredible, but he did a real number on Bielsa. Like he really, they ran more than any team that's ever played Leeds this year.
You said 6 kilometers more?
Yeah, 6K more. And so I'm not Frank's biggest fan, but I do think that they have the depth of squad to truly challenge this year. I'll say it. I really think they could challenge this year.
Coaches that have coached Chelsea in the past, that you think Frank got the capability to do that, though? Like win anything?
That's a good question. Me as a Chelsea fan, probably I have seen more managers than probably any of you guys. I honestly, it's really frustrating. So I definitely want one manager with one clear vision.
Not across it being frustrating, but Chelsea win a lot of things in our past time. We all chopping and changing. Y'all were lost.
Most definitely.
Come like 5th and 4th and come and win the league again. Like so, that worked for Chelsea.
There you go.
That worked.
Well, yes, I agree, right? But all right, let me spin it from this angle. It's not necessarily just because of wanting one manager, but just what you mentioned, Chelsea will come, win a title, and then the very next year they will come 4th or 5th. They will get rid of that manager. A new manager will come in, and typically with Chelsea, it will always be that Roman Abramovich and the board want an attacking manager. They'll bring an attacking manager. He would fail. They will fire him, bring in a defensive manager from Italy, stabilize everything, win another title, and then the same sequence just initiates all over.
He's saying they're going to get managers, he's trying to gel them in our saints.
What if I was to tell you, or cast your minds back a couple of years ago, where Chelsea had Kevin De Bruyne, Mohamed Salah, Eden Hazard, Thibaut Courtois, all on the same team. And we lost all of them. Why? Then was Mourinho come in and he wanted to bring in his own people. He get rid of Juan Mata, and that's how I think.
So like, Mourinho is lying to your team good expectations
and destroy it.
within the first year, and then the second year is like an implosion. The man has just left the club, he's got and not selling this body. Or second year, he's right saying
Yeah.
He always wins in the second
Like, he
year.
always wins.
But then
Always
it
wins
got to
in
be
the
the
second
Always,
Third year is when it means implode for sure.
Yeah, so second year he typically improves the team, and then third year destroys. So the truth is, in my opinion, like I said, I mean, I know why the club would have had to do it, because Chelsea, if you actually look at it, they actually made a lot of money in selling the players that they did in terms of Kevin De Bruyne and whatnot. But I mean, wouldn't you rather have a team right now of Mohamed Salah and Kevin De Bruyne rather than having to start over fresh?
Could you
So
imagine?
from that perspective, I'm just saying. Right. So from that perspective, for me, I just want a certain level of stability, because it don't make sense that you have one manager who's attacking, then you go and you get rid of him or bring in another manager who's defensive, and then keep look a different set of yeah. So for me, I just rather that kind of stability. But in terms of your question, in terms of what I think about Lampard, after me watching the whole Roman Abramovich era and seeing Jose Mourinho when he first started out, I used to think the world of Jose Mourinho. And now that I have all of this years of a sample size to see whom Jose Mourinho is as a coach or whatnot, I feel that I can reserve judgment. I can reserve judgment over Lampard. He's still got some time to go. I don't know about him in terms of tactically, but honestly, so far what he's showing me is that he got a lot of cojones. In terms of like last year with like Tammy Abraham.
Major, when I had a game that when it was against West Brom early this season, that one of the
Free love.
True love. And man met
True love.
30 minutes or
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. Match.
Only don't do that.
Yeah.
Only don't do that, Major.
Yeah, man. Lampard definitely got cojones. I mean, even playing Mount and Abraham last year, Tammy playing over Giroud, I was so surprised that he definitely got cojones, man. And then even right now this year, look at how we are seeing Reece James. Honestly, if you had talked to me last year, I would have tell you, Reece James is taking Azpilicueta's spot. Low key, he's taking Azpilicueta's spot. And I remember I actually was on another friend podcast last year. I told him about Reece James, and he was like, "Really?" And I said, "Yeah, look, honestly, low key, he is taking Azpilicueta's spot. But I don't know if Lampard can actually like give him a first team role." And look at it this season, Lampard, that shows to me cojones, because if you look at it, Azpilicueta is just a captain, you know.
He's the team captain.
So that is not all decision to make.
Yeah.
Honestly, I know you mentioned that man,
Lampard
right, Major. I cannot stand
Yeah.
him as a striker for you. That one, Tammy Abraham. Do not like the man, though.
Man.
He's not that
Tammy
bad.
got talent,
He got
though.
talent,
He got
man.
talent.
He's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah, I understand where you come from. He's a decent player for sure, but I probably would prefer.
Yeah, you need a good chance to a good 20 games or so.
All right, buddy. Listen.
Yeah.
Major, thanks for calling though.
Thank
next
you.
week.
Thank you for coming in, man. Appreciate it.
You definitely know your
For sure.
This
All right,
man,
bro.
this man know football talk, Chad, man. I don't hang on these jokers. I hang on top man.
All right, brother.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for calling in.
All right, fellas.
All right,
Yeah, man.
Good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that real Chelsea fan there, boy.
Yeah, it's good to get a perspective from somebody.
Remember,
Somebody else.
remember I went back to
different
the era
feel.
with KDB and Salah, though.
Yeah, boy.
Like,
Imagine.
even that combination alone,
A lot
right?
of people
KDB
forget that
to
they may
Salah.
play at Chelsea. I was at Chelsea.
KDB to Salah, though, like that ball that he's playing behind for Sterling, like Salah will always be there. He saw run Salah in the net. No, that
No, I'm glad that the
so
split up though. I'm
That's
glad.
crazy. That's crazy. That whole Chelsea.
But to be honest, to be fair, Salah got his team. Don't mind that Mane is a man.
Yeah.
And De Bruyne got his team. So we don't know if they would have stunned each other growth or
if they would have stayed the same way, being together.
Yeah, so like, you know, it's see how it goes, man.
Cool.
Yeah, maybe tell me that he played with Jordan. This is Jordan. Yo, JD.
Yes, sir.
JD.
Yeah, good night.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going on?
Cool, man. All is well, everybody.
Yeah, everyone's good. How you
I wonder
been?
if you kind of talk about Arsenal or Paradise.
I want you to
Nah,
talk
man.
with that team that used back, that shite team that used back, boy.
Well, where's it going wrong? How about that?
A good question.
maybe what we're going right would be a shorter call.
Man, guys, you got a few things to talk about. You got a lot of things to talk about. Yeah,
All right, first we can start. I want to ask you. You agree with the team that started against Burnley? That's the first question I get asked. Well, the players that was available. That was the best.
Nah. No. A common saying is, only a madman would try something over and over, and if it ain't working, we'll keep trying it again. So when they say that, we lost 3 home games we lose. Weren't playing too good, obviously, but up against Burnley is a must-win game. You're looking for a response from the team.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like, you will see, like, Mourinho famous for do something extreme, even if it work or not, to get a reaction out of the players.
Correct.
So,
Correct.
going into the game, I was, anticipating at least the obvious ones that weren't playing well to get dropped. So, let me say, like, a Bellerin or a Xhaka, Willian, Rob Holding, try something different, right? Even, I would probably even try dropping Aubameyang too, although he's our best player. But you're looking for a reaction from the team, so do something drastic. Even if it ain't work, people will say, "Oh,
he tried."
You should try.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he's saying, well, if I can die, you can die my way,
Yeah, he's stubborn, sticking with his guns.
But to be fair to him, well, the team did have a reaction after halftime.
They did.
But then the guy that he stick by stopped from leaving the club. Threw it away with a foolish moment of foolishness.
Yeah, same thing we said on the podcast today. The man was out the door, and he brought him back.
Cursey
Believed in
fans,
him.
booty fans, pelt with the captain armband.
Yep.
He's a man should never be playing for Arsenal again. You see the comment ever made when he said he went with Henri.
Yeah, well,
Henri C. And Henri C. They went to watch an Arsenal game, and he turned on TV. And when Henri C, he jacket captain it, Henri turned off the TV so he can't watch this. And the pundit said, like, nah, you gotta be lying. Man, say, every say you don't tell lies.
Is it the fact that there's no passion? They don't believe in the club. They don't care. That's what I'm seeing.
Xhaka is not even a Premier League player for me though. Xhaka go play for like Burnley or one of the clubs, in my opinion. Like,
he should be playing in Germany or something, which is much.
Yeah, I don't think Jack is a bad player. I just think the Premier League too fast.
He like an Italian league, that kind of physical. He deserves
like
that.
The foul right before he gets sent off will show his lack of mobility, right?
Yeah.
He just rugby tackled a lot of players, and he probably got one of the most.
He got most yellow cars
in Europe.
Saboya's probably slower than he too, but the man still don't make that kind of fouls, dog. At the end of the day,
Saboya's close control a lot better than his.
But against Burnley, it would have definitely tried something different. We come out against Spurs last week. A game that you think that you would probably sit deep. A game at Spurs, you would sit deep and counter. We came out expansive, and then this week, we start with El Neni and Xhaka, and the team look a little sluggish,
a little cautious, yeah.
And then Nini's the man though, but you gotta get somebody else to go. Partey would be a great partnership for sure.
Guendouzi was slot right there, so perfect, but.
I was watching Liverpool's game against Fulham this weekend too, and I was just comparing like how Arsenal play versus how Liverpool play, and I don't mean in terms of the high press or I mean positional play. So, for instance, it had cases, and this is typical Arsenal players, but cases against Spurs and Burnley where we lose the ball and only Rob Holding and Gabriel behind the ball. So if the ball on the right hand side, Tierney was pushed right up the field. Everybody else ahead of the ball. Or if the ball on the left, Bellerin is get caught up the field a lot, like right out of position. So then, basically in football, you learn in football if you is the wing back and the opposite wing back on the other side going forward, you would just tuck in and hold defensive shit.
I'm at 3.
Yeah.
And
So like,
midfielder, I'm at 4.
just sit in front of them at 4. But where Arsenal has always got like 2 men, so men to always outnumbering we always chasing back. So like basic things like that, I don't know why coaching, like the whole coaching staff changed. So I don't understand. Like, and I think that basic knowledge that any professional footballer or footballer should know.
True. JD, you know that primary school, JD?
I think that the basic part of football going though. There ain't much things in the EPL that's played out.
Sometimes I feel if he's overthinking a little bit too much. He don't just
He's a trainee
just
Pep, you know.
Yeah, let's let me go with a simple 4-4-2. Let me see how that go. To me, it's just easy.
Well, let me ask this question to JD. JD, how you feel about the Southampton game coming up on Wednesday? Wednesday or Tuesday? Wednesday. Yeah.
It's Wednesday.
Yeah.
I think we gonna win, no.
Blame
I like that.
Faith.
You're
I think-
confident too.
Real child shit.
You and Shab
That is a real child shit. Blame Faith.
I think no. I don't think like I don't know. I basing the fact that I think we gonna win on. I guess it's hope. But
Blame Faith, JD.
Yeah, 'cause
Nah, I feel
JD needs to tell you
it was
Southampton is your bogey team. You know that,
That's
right?
what he
yeah,
told me.
this is a bogey team. But I don't know if you ever do multiple choice at school, and you do the first answer was B, the second one was C, next one was A, and you get to a question now that you don't know. You say, man,
Yeah, how to see it low.
I ain't choose C alone. I choose C alone.
and don't choose C.
Yeah. So I think no, I had a win at home alone, so I ain't go.
What happened is right, JD. I bought you twice, brother, back to back, and they don't do that. I even cried on my you, and I bought you twice, dog.
But
I got
so far like real high note to it in
Fourth.
4th or something, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Playing
So far
good.
to play real good football too.
Walcott
Where was
coming
telling
home.
Walcott coming home.
What I was
buddy.
telling them is that what I feel good is that the change of squad, the whole squad got to change up because that's
Pepe back.
Yeah.
And
Xhaka suspended.
Xhaka, Bellerin.
suspended, so you may see a lot of new faces.
Which could be good.
This could be good.
So what can happen with the keeper? Cause you be crying on the keeper too. What you
I
think
ain't got no
Orlando,
choice because I
JD?
got a second keeper there. Look, if he's going to keep for Eden
Nah, yeah,
You got
Leo's the only choice.
Yeah. That man we got there, but you don't know who's the scouts at Arsenal, but geez,
I
on.
ain't got no hope.
He's a
Worst
good
things I ever
keeper. He
see.
just needs to play the ball quicker. Like, I find he's taking way too. The game is slowed down a lot through
Who's
Leno.
that? Oh, Leno.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you're talking about the other
Oh.
guy.
Talking about McCarthy?
No.
Oh, who?
The second keeper
Oh.
from Iceland. Some young set the boy that's going to keep in the Europa League.
Iceland.
Martinez would do good right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Leno a little too indecisive with the ball. When you get your ball, you go around to the ball too long.
Yeah.
If he's be down and he's still got the ball rolling, he's doing gay. If he's be down and he's got to be high foot on the ball.
And listen,
And then
You know-
already got a slow back line.
Yeah.
In Terrence Hughes, centre back, and then slow defensive
midfielder ready.
Like,
And
but you know, Rick, when I look at me, I did not know this fact, but when JD called a couple of weeks ago, JD said, Leno, when it comes to clearing the ball and like passing the ball, he's very poor.
Yeah.
I watched the next 2 Arsenal games, and the man is awful.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
and
kicked away a lot of balls.
Yeah, well, kick off the ball and
Man
things.
is real bad.
And then I used to like I thought it was Arteta or Emery at first too. We already used to die playing out the ball from the back, but then they see Martinez start going long, right?
Martinez, yeah.
But no, with Leno, he just tried to play out from the back too
Too
much.
much, yeah.
but I mean, as
Like, I like Edison. Like you see when City player like a few passes short and then all the team squeeze up. Edison is hit Sterling or one end with a long ball. No,
Switch it up.
yeah.
But
So,
even
yeah.
so, though, Jerry as a keeper, though, like, easiest thing is just beat the ball, like, upfield, you know.
if you know
You
you're
got
trouble,
numbers up there
don't-
regardless. Just
That's a fact. That's
don't
a
look
fact.
for a pinpoint. Just hit
Just
the
hit
ball.
the
If you know
ball.
you ain't that good, like, realistically, just beat the ball.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing right Maguire too, because like he's got the ball, he's be fucking around. Want to do a little side pass, then
He's
three
could
passes
beat it.
between he and Shaw. He's getting the ball to Shaw to beat the ball. He had the opportunity to beat the ball before pressure was even there.
Yeah, but a lot of these managers do this, you know, believe in a certain style and they will die by it.
Yeah,
So
true. Play out from the back.
can't really blame them.
I mean, because Arteta playing that
But there's
football
two,
era
there's
too,
two
that
coaches we had
tiki-taka
that.
knocking
There's two coaches we had that played that.
so.
Cause Emery was a real strong fan of that, and you just could see it in everybody game. It's Xhaka game. Everybody just be passing back. Nobody don't want to take that risk to pass forward. Break the lanes, and everybody passing back. Partey probably is the
But
only man
that-
that's trying to drive the ball forward or
I would-
make a
I-
pass forward.
I would say this though. Our biggest issue at the moment is confidence.
Yeah, everybody's scared to fail. I realize that too.
Yeah. Because at one point last season and at the beginning of this season, I saw even players like El Neni making intricate passes, you know what I mean?
Yes,
So,
yes.
The confidence really low now, and
To that
things that were second nature before now, you ain't gonna think twice.
Because as I said, there's the same them man with the same man that played the community shield game we beat Liverpool, the Man City
Yeah,
game,
so
the Chelsea
sports-
game we beat them is the same man. But clearly
sports is
confidence
a lot on confidence, and a lot of teams know. A lot of teams know gonna be coming up against us, like licking their fingers so they can smell blood.
Right, JD, I got one last question for you. Hypothetically, let's say you lose against Southampton.
Oh no, you don't have to ask me that. Arteta would have been gone this morning.
He knows where I'm going. But hear me out, JD. How many games do you get? How many games do you personally give him? Because you got a tough schedule coming up. It's real tough. Like,
You
what
got
do you?
so far, Everton,
What do you think?
Chelsea.
What do you think will happen here?
You give me January, JD.
Well, it's a tough one, right? I'll just say because you got the transfer window coming up. So if you want any drastic changes in the transfer window, then you need probably a manager there to convince a player to come, right? So if you go into the transfer market, I guess at this stage it can't hurt to keep him, because even if you fire him and bring in somebody new, we ain't gonna do that much better in a short space of time.
Too. Yeah, it's true.
Right. So
Yeah.
you're probably gonna be still hard to convince Spurs unless you put a lot of money at them, which Arsenal are likely to do.
Too, because the man was there from preseason, when I was there ending the last season, so it's like
Yeah.
What about the Awad deal? What's going on with him? I haven't even heard about him. Is that deal done?
Yeah, the last time I heard he had stopped training or something, so to try to force through a deal. But honestly, I ain't got that much confidence in Arsenal to get the deal done. Like ending that season, he might come here. He's playing for Everton or somebody like that. Arsenal can get the deal through.
But to me,
Sounds like Man U.
The only thing really going for us is that Lyon is out of the Champions League.
Really?
They're not even in Europe, so I think that's the only thing.
The one positive about Arteta though is that, you know, they're likely to be in contention for the top 4 in the championship next season.
Somebody calling you, somebody host order, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was being unrealistic.
All right, man. Listen, thanks for calling in. We certainly appreciate it. We'll have you on next week for sure. And best of luck this weekend. Well, actually, no, Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yeah, we can win that one, man. 3-1.
I think that might be Shadow's choice too.
You said 3-1?
Yeah.
Whoa.
He get bumped this weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, this week. Yeah.
Sounds good, buddy. All right, man. Thank you.
Right.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, fellas.
Yeah, that was good, man.
Yeah, a realist
Input from
thought.
somebody else.
Yeah. All right. Well, that takes down the People Show. We'll see y'all next week after this mammoth week of games.
Whole thing was rapid, boy. That whole thing was rapid.
But we gotta get together for the Man U Leeds game.
Yeah, for sure. Something got to be done there.
Yeah.
That was a Sunday?
I gotta chat.
Can't make that blur.
Oh, can't make that neither. Blur.
Might be a Saturday.
Man, watch that point, boy.
I think it's a Saturday game.
Scores. If it's the 19th, it's the Saturday. If it's the 20th,
it's Sunday.
it's Sunday.
20th, me.
It's the 20th.
God, like score that. Sorry. What
Oh,
time
yeah, Sunday.
That's 2:30.
Sunday. That's Sunday. That's Sunday.
Well, we'll talk with it the next day.
All right. Good. Thanks, y'all. Bye.